Good evening, computer.
Hello. That's bitter.
Oh,
Hi, computer.
Why is it bitter?
Because I'm drinking cloudy lemonade.
Cloudy lemonade. I have gone back to the trusty whiskey and Coke. This is the last of the Jameson.
Sorry. I thought it would have been the JD since of his bottling.
It's coming. That's next.
Okay.
That's next.
And Craig, what random Willy Wonka concoction have you got?
I am partaking in a little Cobra beer and a rather small Malibu and Coke.
Oh.
Tribute to the Indians of the world.
For reasons that you people don't need to know.
There you go.
For the bounties.
So it's time to get into the DeLorean again.
And Rob's frozen again.
First deep breath of the evening. I'm Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard, Craig Challoner.
And I'm jet fuel up the ass like a goddamn rocket ship, Daniel Cornfield.
Yeah, he is.
I love Jet. So, congratulations to Jet on a rocket fuel up your ass, Daniel Cornfield, for making it to a World Championship Wrestling pay-per-view review.
Inconsistent booking, just like these shows. So, living the gimmick, boys. Living the
Easy
gimmick.
for you to say. This is going to be a good night. Oh, but also, this is the first night of the year that I'm wearing a jumper. I am wearing a jumper.
Shit.
It's a jumper.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a little cold.
Nah, it ain't cold yet.
Nah.
You're someone that normally walks around in a vest and shorts all year round. So
this is true. This is true.
I'm not gonna lie, all I'm wearing is t-shirt, cap, and boxers right now. So
beautiful.
So
I was hoping that the bottom half would just be boxers, to be fair.
Yeah. In fairness, I'm like sort of half short, half boxer. I can't quite figure out. They're like Roxer. Roxer.
Okay.
Roxers. The Roxers.
Yeah.
Roxers.
If you smell. It's obviously we've been a WCW pay-per-view. That has to be a towel down at all times because you just never know what to expect on this show.
Fucking too right.
Not me.
For now. I have two hands for now, good sir. That's he has the evidence anyway. We are going to the Great American Bash on the 14th of June 1998 in the Baltimore Arena, Baltimore, Maryland, in front of a 12,810 sellout. And the 12K up year on year with 262K buy rate. What was the main event of the Great American Bash 97? It was Savage versus Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh,
decent storyline, that one.
Yeah.
Who knows? They had
I believe it was
matches.
They did
Pro Wrestling Feud of the Year that year, I believe.
Absolutely. Smashed it. So, do we have a picture to observe?
Oh.
Has it been snuck in?
Has no one sent it?
I don't know.
No, I mean, the editor hasn't sent nothing.
Mate, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, my God. He's
probably got to get some tells or something. You know what they're like.
Where the fuck is Vicky?
Where is Vicky? Let's see what's happening.
We'll get to her a little bit later, innit? Because, she'll be on the card. Okay.
You know what I reckon it was? I reckon the editor never pressed send.
I agree.
That's disturbing. That is disturbing.
Oh, that's the best you've ever looked, that is.
That is disturbing.
Even funny, that's the best you've ever looked.
I look like
fresh out of prison.
You know, like in Spy Kids, them weird creatures that were all fingers. I look like that.
It makes me cry a little bit. I'm holding it back.
It makes me cry for a very different reason.
Well, you
look good as K-Dog, though. You look good as K-Dog. I'm not going to lie about that.
Craig's look good as most.
Yeah, tan up a little bit. But yeah, I needed a younger picture of Goldberg, and I thought, well, if I shaved Don,
There are some shaved photos out there.
That is a shaved Don. It's okay.
There aren't many. There aren't many.
Yeah, that is your
Oh.
picture. We may have stumbled across that while on the hunt for a certain person at one point.
Yeah, that is accurate. We went on a murder mystery tour that wasn't a murder mystery tour. This was post show one night. You know, when you didn't turn up, that was good.
Yeah.
That was.
Which time?
Fucking hell! All of the shooting. Let's move on to
Tony
Schiavone.
There's an entire show for the shooting.
There is, but
We'll
it's fun to do it
talk
on
about that.
pay-per-view review. Give people
A tease to
a
come to the
tease
shoes. Come to
of
the
what they
shoot.
can get from pew
Come
pew
join our shot.
motherfuckers. So I kind of like what they did with the intro video, to be honest with you, but I kind of hated it all at the same time.
Oh yeah, I just hated it.
I liked where they were going, the concept of what they were trying, but it
It's
was
a
too
shame
fucking flashy for me. And yeah.
Fucking
It was-
dystopian.
You know, that fucking happy day American music.
Yeah.
And then switching it to chaos. No pun intended, actually. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the idea behind it was really good. It was very horror / thriller
Yes.
movie kind of esque, which concept wise was really cool. But they didn't have Kevin Dunn and the boys, did they?
No. Their
So-
production was terrible. Let's show a replay. We don't need to. Let's show one anyway.
Come on, Brian, earn that
man.
money.
Yeah, Brian's got to earn his money. All of the fireworks. Pencer must have been shit himself in the middle of that ring.
Oh.
You just see him standing there and all them fireworks going off around him. Shit
Mate,
himself.
he found
No,
his
that's-
centre spot and he did not move.
No, that
He was
was,
like, "Fucking, I'm here."
That was Penzer in his Zen state, ready for the first announcement. That's when he goes into like a shutdown before he has to do the first announcement. So everyone thinks he's like shitting it.
How
Far
do
from the
you
truth.
get prepared for the first announcement of the evening?
I shut down also.
Do
I
you?
feel like-
Ooh.
I have visions of you powering up like for that machine that Rocky gives Paulie.
Nice.
Oh,
As he just slowly goes, "Hello, Paulie."
I always reboot like Moss
Shit.
from IT Crowd when he gets knocked out and revived. And then you hear the Microsoft music kick back in.
Bit of Windows, like.
Windows login. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. Just remember your password, for God's sake. But this show is a slow start. There is at least 10 minutes before a match on this pay-per-view, which is a dead weird thing to say. But that's what was happening. The commentators were too busy fucking plugging shit. You had Brain and obviously Don, Iron Mike Tenay on
Right.
commentary. Just plugging the shit, really. Then Hotline Bling gives it a fucking go, talking about Sting and the Giant, letting us know basically what the crack is with the tag team titles. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Sting versus the Giant is the main event of this pay-per-view. It's a singles match for the tag team championship.
In fairness, not even on the show. I know it's a bit of a spoiler, but they never even announced it as a main event.
No.
They said final match.
Wow.
So I don't even think there was technically a main event.
No, I feel like that match was like the go home. It was that was the dark match for the end of the night. That was, wasn't it?
Literally with the length of fucking time that they wrestled.
Yeah.
Are you
There you
surprised
go.
he came out smoking?
He did.
We'll get
He
to that.
did.
I'm going to say,
Fucking
we'll get
unbelievable.
to that.
yeah.
Let's get to that.
We'll get
That's
to
at the
that.
end.
Okay,
That's in the
so
future.
we got the first match of the evening. So take it away, David Pencer Cornfield. Windows.
The final of the best out of 7 series is versus the
I love how
Eighth
loud
match
you were
of the
going.
series.
The microphone just went, nah.
He went that
That
high
lit-
pitched. Went that
the
high
microphone
pitched. The
just
mic went,
went-
nope.
No, I ain't having
This
a
is
go
why I
at
don't
that.
do many WCW ones anymore, because the Penzer kills me. He takes a little part of me every time, so I have to keep it together. 2 seconds. Hello.
Been bollocked for the
Been
Pencer.
doing kids does wrestling. You
Oh.
come in and quickly say hello.
Oh, it's kids do wrestling.
Okay,
It's not
kids
so bad.
do
Kids does
wrestling.
wrestling. Do you want to say hello to everyone?
Hello, Logan. Hello. You okay?
Hi.
You got any questions for Logan while he's here quickly?
Craig, you're the question man these days. What's the crack?
Oh man,
Oi there.
start with kids. I don't know any child-friendly questions.
We'll stick with the classic. I don't think Logan ever answered this question. So,
Actually, fair point.
okay.
Yeah, go.
When Shawn Michaels lost his smile, do you think he was faking it, or did he actually lose his smile?
What do you think, Logan? Do you think he was faking the smile?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. Me too.
There we go.
Well
Right.
done, Logan.
Okay.
Bye.
Legend.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, Logan. Good night. Give me a hug. Good night, Logan. Confirmation.
There you go. It's now official.
There we go. In the cornfield
Okay.
residence. He was faking it.
So our search is
the way
over.
of everything.
Our search is over as Chris Benoit takes on Booker T in a best of 7 series match, which is actually the 8th match in this this series. Does anyone want to explain the Thunder gimmick that happened?
No.
Basically, there was a disqualification. Some was like, no, I ain't winning like that. We'll do an 8th match in a best of 7 series at the pay-per-view. Then the winner goes on to fight Finlay for the TV title.
Okay, so that was the short version. I'll give you the real version. Bret Hart hit Booker T over the head with a chair. Benoit went, nah, I ain't winning like that, thanks, and got himself disqualified. And then Booker T says, I ain't winning like that. Chris Benoit, the best wrestler I ever faced. And then JJ.
That's a really good Booker T.
Yeah.
Thank you, cheers.
Yeah.
I got it from Michael Scott's Chris Rock impression. Least I didn't say the M word. But Booker T went, I want to fight Benoit, and JJ didn't went, I'm shit at my job, but yes, you can have that match at the pay-per-view. And Mark Curtis was the ref.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
right.
so happy to see old Mark.
Mate,
Brilliant.
whenever Adam turns up, I'm fucking happy. I fucking love him every time. It's quality.
Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Love it. Love everything about Mark Curtis. Booker T is without a doubt the most over he's ever been in his career at this point in time. He's on an upwards trajectory.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's most over ever. I'm just saying
At
right
this point
now,
in his
from what we've
career.
seen in the timelines that we've covered, this is the most over he's been.
Because he
Mate.
got rid of his shitty brother.
Literally just
Even
took the
though
words
he's
out of my
there.
mouth then.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, mate. Loaf, how you doing?
Hey.
But seriously, though, like the crowd love him.
Mm.
And that's not to say they don't love Benoit at this point as well,
No.
but just from crowd reaction, I think Booker was the face
Definitely.
in
Yeah.
this. So
Okay.
And
I
that's how
think
the
they
match was
appreciated
controlled.
Benoit, didn't they? More
Yeah.
than anything. They had an appreciation and respect for Benoit. But
Yeah.
Booker T was just pure love. It was
And
pure
think
love for
about
that
it. Benoit has already had the rub off the 4 Horsemen at this point too.
correct, yeah.
And in 97, he was pretty hot under that, to be fair.
Yeah, I think he probably at that point probably had his best run in WCW, like a little run
Yeah.
there. So his fights with Kevin Sutherland was
Yeah.
probably like the famous
That
of the corners.
motherfucker. That motherfucker, Booker man. So anyway.
Kate and Jerry Did It podcast.
Yeah, fucking too right. Check us out.
Keep
Um,
plugging, keep plugging.
Tony mentions that this building is the same building that he was at in 1988 for the Great American Bash. Now, 7 out of 14 events up to this point, or ran by WCW, actually took place in this arena for the Great American Bash. So, the first one was actually 1985, where the first Great American Bash, sorry, was in 1985. That one was in North Carolina, where Tully Blanchard wrestled Dusty Rhodes in a steel cage for the World Heavyweight Championship. In 86, there was a 13-show tour of the Great American Bash, but the main headline show had Dusty versus Flair for the title. In 87, it was also a tour format, which was dead weird, with the main attraction being
War games.
War Games, yes. So, go on, Don. Can you name the teams?
Go on, Donovan.
First team, it was Horseman.
Yeah.
Versus
Who was in that, though?
Flair, Tully, on.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it wasn't Ole, so I'm going to go with who was the guy who played Skinner?
No.
Barry Windham.
No.
Was it Ole?
It was Wheelchair Kills Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, fuck it. Was it Luger?
Luger.
Shit.
And one more person.
JJ Dillon, of course.
No. The War Machine, also known as the Big Boss Man.
Ah. Okay.
Taking on the team of...
This is a weird version of Testing Ray, man.
Yeah, I'm all right with it.
Just testing beard.
Dusty.
Yeah.
Trying to think of face. Dustin Rhodes.
Nope.
Okay. Sting.
Nope.
Fuck's sake. Dusty and his 4 mates. I don't care.
Try your favourite tag team, brother.
Yeah. 2 of his 4 mates were the fucking Road Warriors.
Yeah, the Road Warriors, Nikita Koloff and Paul Ellering actually stepped into War Games. Before finally in 88 moving to Baltimore. That was still under Jim Crockett Promotions, with 89 being the first under the NWA WCW banner in the same arena.
Ooh.
There's some great American Bash facts for you, but here's a solid opener to the show. I think the Superplex was like my favourite bit. Like it was just beautifully executed.
Yeah.
There was loads, like the finishes, like the great spots towards the end were fucking incredible. And the 2 of them are just literally working each other into the ground. I want to shout out the guy who was wearing an NWO shirt with a Jerry the King Lawler crown in the front row.
Yeah.
Who was sat next to Bert from Cobra Kai, if you noticed him as well. So that was interesting.
Oh.
Didn't even see the crown.
I saw the crown guy.
You're joking. He was like dead front and centre on the hard camera.
Fucking didn't even notice that fucker. I was into this match.
Wow. Yeah, this was a good match.
You're telling me you didn't notice him all night though, because he sat in the same place with a crown on his head.
Honestly, I didn't even fucking notice him.
He just started moving around the gaff.
So the editor's going to have to find him and put him in here.
I'll speak
here
to the editor.
That's incredible. That is
or there,
incredible.
depending on where you are on the screen.
You're somewhere. The funniest thing to come out of this entire match, as it was a really class match, so I'll give it 3.5 stars after 16 minutes and 20 seconds. But the funny story about this match is I fucked up the Wikipedia page for the Great American Bash 1998.
You personally fucked up?
Me. I've done that. So if you go to the Great American Bash Wikipedia page now, what you will see is a messy column. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. When you get down to like the roles and stuff like that, it's just a mess. And the reason that it's a mess is because I added Mark Curtis into the referees column because he wasn't fucking on there, and I found it very, very disrespectful.
What's that?
I'm opening it up on my phone rather than the laptop to see what the crack is. And as you open it up, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because of the way the fucking reflection is.
The glare, yeah.
I'll screen it and add it. It literally has got a couple of boxes and then goes last edited 5 hours ago. And then
an IP address.
And an IP address.
Oh no!
Underneath it, related articles.
See, I haven't got that.
That's all I've got.
I've gone on here. Mark Curtis is on it, and then it's just basically breaks into the opening match was the final match.
Yeah, but if you look on the left-hand side where it says like commentators, interviewer, ring announcer, and then it's supposed to say referees.
There's no referee there.
Yeah, because it's lower down. It's not where it should be.
Oh, it's about halfway.
Yeah,
it is. I'll tell you where it is on my phone. So I'm looking at this from my phone. It's halfway through the reception. That's after the show.
Right.
after the aftermath.
Yep. Just before the results.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, I'm quite proud of it. So 3.5 stars.
Should be. Right, well, 4 stars for the Wikipedia fucker up.
Brilliant.
I enjoyed that. That's dead good. Half a star for Mike or Tony, who called a spine buster a sidewalk slam.
Brilliant.
That was definitely Tony. Tony loved calling moves by other names.
Big
Okay.
Tony, man.
Blood Dawn.
I know you want it.
He's early.
Fucking coming right in here. Benoit's diving headbutt always looks fucking amazing. And that missile drop kick was nice. Didn't think it was much of a finish, but it was fucking nice. Missile drop kick. Nonetheless, I gave this 3.5 as well. I didn't even notice a man with a crown.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I went 3. I thought it was a fucking solid match. And to think as well, this is the 8th match. These guys would have had in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, there was 1 on Nitro, well, 2 Nitros, 2 Thunders. There was, I believe, some sort of gimmick that made the 7th. I think there was like a clash or something.
Okay.
So, or I think they wrestled twice on one night, or even a house show. So, but for them,
you're struggling to work out where these 8 matches were in those 2 weeks.
How did we put this together?
Yes. Where did Goldberg get all those wins from? Because I'm pretty sure he's only been on for 6 months. Loved the dragon suplex.
Yes.
A very rarely hit dragon suplex off the Germans. Because I love that. They've been saying it all night. These guys wrestled so much recently. They are going to have to pull new stuff out. So, like a little bit of innovation there for that. And I really like a good dragon suplex. So, 3 stars for me. Beautiful. Good match. Good opener.
Dave also rated it 3.5 stars. But are you ready? Are you ready for this next one? Because it is finally the WCW pay-per-view debut of Top 5 Chris Kanyon. Top 5 Chris Kanyon. He's taking on Perry Saturn with Nick Patrick as the referee in our 2nd match of the night.
I was hard hearing this announced as a match. Like these 2 guys, both quite innovative in their own ways. Fuck yes, let's go.
Yeah, this was one of them ones reading the card. I was like, I'm looking forward to this match.
Yeah, and I don't think it disappointed. I think this was a fucking banger. Messy ending.
Are we all supposed to keep a straight face during this? I can't tell if you're being serious or not right now. I don't know what to do.
You've also got to remember, like, me and Don are both ECW boys.
Yeah.
So, like, Saturn and Kanyon.
I don't know what to do.
It's like, come on. This was going to be good. We knew this was going to be good.
It was good, right? Hear me out. For 8 to 10 minutes.
Forget
the match.
Messy ending. That was the only thing.
Messy ending. They went so hard, they blew each other out of the fucking finish. They did not know how to pace this match at all. And they went 14 minutes and 46 seconds. They were absolutely dying. They tried to go out there and put on a WrestleMania main event in the 2nd match of the Great American Bash. Now, I was really into it for 8 to 10 minutes. And then I switched off because they were dead. They were dead. Literally dead. Like, dead. Are you ready?
I enjoyed this match regardless.
Did you hear the rib from Bobby the Brain Heenan at the end of the match?
Which rib was this?
937 holds to beat him. Because he hit every fucking move in the A to Z book of wrestling except the kitchen sink. I'm not knocking the match, but I am.
I mean, it fucking sounds very much like you am.
Look, someone used to sit in this panel and tell me that they would have Chris Kanyon in their top 5. I heard that man had 938 moves put on him and passed away.
Was that the reason?
That's the reason.
I heard that a version of himself came out from a former life.
Yeah.
And then another version of himself came out from a former life. They fought and they cancelled him out of existence. That's what I heard.
That's good. That's good. I heard he was just counting and he confused himself that much. He just imploded.
Yeah.
He looked like he stepped on a bee.
What's after 7?
Highway to the danger zone.
Stepping on a bee on the way.
The best. I will give you the best part of this match for me, and then I'm leaving. Okay. So when he jumped off the chair, Perry Saturn jumped off the chair onto the top rope and delivered a springboard moonsault. That was fucking class. And don't get me wrong, top 5 Chris Kanyon, he did deliver 937 good moves to eventually pick up the win. But a lot hurt me. So that affects the rating massively of this match. I ain't been a massive prick. I think I've been pretty fair considering all the stick that I've given it. 1.5 stars.
Cool. Wow. Okay. I expected you to go fucking half a star or something then.
Yeah, I was expecting.
I was like, oh,
5.
mate. This, I mean, don't get me wrong. I did enjoy this match, but the constant drilling into our heads that Kanyon is a creator of moves and he constantly creates new moves for every time he's in the ring. For them to keep telling me that every 2 minutes, considering it went on for 14 of them, I didn't need that. I know who Kanyon is. You don't have to keep reminding me. But I did enjoy this. I did enjoy it. Other than the Fugazi bullshit at the end, because I even got on there, what the fuck kind of finish was that? And I will agree with you, because I wrote on here, I think the guys killed themselves and worked themselves out of the match.
I did.
Because it did look at one point that they got to a stage where they went, fuck do we do next? And then
put a rest hold on, brother. Not one of them wanted to put a rest hold on.
Mate, that springboard into the catch suplex, I absolutely love that. I was straight marking for that. That was fucking quality. I loved it. And I gave this match 2.5 stars.
I've got to agree with Craig. I went 2.5 as well. I fucking love this. I don't give a shit about psychology sometimes. Sometimes I just want to see 2 guys just fucking leather shit out of each other, throw each other about. And fuck me, for most of this match, these 2 boys did that. The triangle clothesline, that was beautiful. And the fact is, he went over the ropes to the outside, just popped me even harder. Yeah, that was a bit annoying though, with the whole, he invents moves all the time. So tell us once and let him show us.
Yeah. Because
there was some really interesting versions. I like the electric chair face buster. That was actually a really cool move.
Yeah.
But yeah, the doink spot from WrestleMania 9 at the end, I didn't need. Sort of took me out of the match a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
And, Raven looked weird like that.
Yeah.
Just weird.
What about me? What about Raven?
Fucking Johnny Polo in a under a hood. It was weird. But no, I actually enjoyed the match for the most part.
Who the other guy was?
Don't know who that was.
No one cares.
No one gives a fuck. The other thing as well pissed me off for this match was Nick Patrick. You know, like he keeps pissing me off every pay-per-view. At least one match, he'll fucking let a wrestler know that he's going to count the 3 and give him a little nudge. And like last month, he gave someone a fucking wave for fuck's sake as he's counting. This time round, he decided to reach over and hold Perry Saturn by the arm as he was counting the 3. I might not have seen a man with a fucking crown, but I saw Nick Patrick hold Perry Saturn by the arm and go, 1, 2, squeeze your arm. Oh, he kicked out. That pissed me off. But yeah, other than that, they're good. I like this.
Send for the man. Send for the man.
Saturn was literally there going, "I'm fucked. I don't want to kick out." And then he felt the squeeze off Nick Patrick and went, "All right then."
You know what it was? Funny. It was like, nah, mate. He's just hit me with a move. That's it. He's over anyway. Let's go.
Yeah, it was
fantastic.
But,
obviously, Saturn then gets kicked out the flock post match. But he kicks the fuck out of him, so that was good.
He told him to flock off.
He did. We get Thunder highlights of Malenko handing over the Cruiserweight Championship to your shit at your job, JJ Dillon, who then says that the vacant title will be on the line with Jericho versus Malenko in a rematch at the pay-per-view. Jericho's proper whiny and bitchy, but he's back in his 1004 holds gear for this one. Billy Silverman is the ref. He's dead. This ref pisses me off. You want to talk about fucking refs that piss you off? This ref still fucking slapping the mat during submissions. I'm hoping that when he got backstage, Bret Hart put him in a legit sharpshooter again and give him a bollocking. Because the last time that he
would he be bollocking him during the sharpshooter, or would he put it on while he's recovering, then get in his face?
Both.
All of it.
Love it. That's why I just want to clarify that.
Just want Bret to go up to him, slap him in the face, put him in the sharpshooter, tell him how much he's a 4 out of 10. He ain't even that good if we're honest.
I was going to say, he don't deserve a 4.
It doesn't deserve a 4, man. Yeah, fucking hell. You want to talk about refs that do your head in? This one took my head in. But this is a solid rivalry, really, for a mid-card match. I think the title was really well respected at this point in time as well. It's a shame what's happened to the Cruiserweight Championship over the years.
Yeah. I'd say till about 99. So I think we still got about a good year where this belt really means something.
Yeah.
And then it's just jobbed the fuck out.
I think they did a good job of making the television championship mean something as well, to be honest.
I think the US belt's probably the one belt I don't feel gets respected.
Again, now that the bigger boys are in there, or they're all playing past the parcel, aren't they, sort of thing, with that one and the world title.
Yeah. But I think the TV belt is very much like, if you're actually here to work, let's...
I thought the ECW Television Championship was a good TV title as well, especially during the Van Damme era.
I'll say there's some solid champions, but no, these two, I love this feud. I'm just gonna say it now. Love this feud between them. To bring in something real life and then to make it work, and to see that new element of Dean Malenko's character.
Yeah,
fucking that was beautiful.
The Iceman finally loses his shit, like
it's that giving that emotion in it of saying, you know what, take the title. I want him. This is how much I want him right now. Take it.
I just don't care. Like, fuck it. I want to kick fuck out of him. Like, so, and that's basically what I mean. That pop from the crowd when he put in that Texas cloverleaf.
Oh yeah.
I know he weren't.
That was one of the explosions of the night. That was
exactly big reaction for that.
There were some Jericho chants as well, though. So
absolutely.
I like the fact that Jericho, even though he's doing the whole conspiracy theory, I'm a bitch, he's still getting, like, he's got respect.
Yeah, it's one of them again, isn't it? You know, when it's MJF now, and Jericho said this about MJF. He said that basically, I think this was like 6 to 12 months ago, Jericho's basically come out and said MJF is going to be a huge face one day because you hated so much to a point that then people start loving you. Yeah.
I think we're already starting to get that as well.
There you go.
From the last couple of shows where he's been back, he has been getting very big reactions.
Absolutely. He's a star in that company. Yeah. It's as simple as that.
It's Roman Reigns as well.
He's one of the first stars that AEW have homemade.
Well, I mean, this is probably a shooting the breeze conversation, but do you think he's going to make that full transition here at AEW?
Tune into Shooting Breeze to find out the answers.
Yes.
I will add that to the topic list.
There's a lot of cliffhangers going into this one. Jesus Christ.
It's like wanking in church.
I'm going to say it's like Sylvester Stallone's going to start rocking up in a minute.
Fucking outside a factory with the fucking full beams on, I tell you.
It's like rubbing a lamp and seeing if Bret comes out.
Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you motherfucker.
Can we talk about this match? Because this is a good match. Let's not beat around the bush.
No, it was a great match actually done. So it was great. It was good. It was great. It was good. All of the gimmicks. That's what it was. I think it was a good pace, great match. You know what I mean? They knew what they were doing, where they were on the card. They didn't go 100 miles an hour like the last fucking match did. They told the story correctly. That's that's exactly what they did. It had psychology, this one, Don.
Yeah.
As well as two men beating the fuck out of one another. So surprisingly, it got a much higher rating than the last match for me. But the finish, obviously, was a development of Dean Malenko's character, as we've talked about. I love that they were fighting in the street at the end, and Jericho just runs into a random building.
He just runs off into the building. That was great.
I hope that was like a Starbucks. And some people are sitting there going, why is there an half-naked man running around?
So, caramel latte for Mr. Irvine. Mr. Irvine, caramel
He pre-ordered
latte.
it.
When's Chris Irvine going to turn up? Because Chris Jericho's a fucking prick. 30 minutes, 52 seconds, 3 stars.
Yeah, I love this. I don't think there was any particular individual standout. This was a start to finish, just really good match. And you felt it all the way through. And Dean in his pants in the fucking street at the end was fucking brilliant. Weird and quality.
His crazy hair as well, like, because his hair had just gone everywhere by that point, hadn't it? So curly.
I did enjoy that. Yeah, it's kind of like he just went, whoopsie, shouldn't have gone outside. But yeah, I enjoyed this. Start to finish, enjoyed this. 3 stars as well.
I'm going to say Dean Malenko needs to be hermetically sealed in arenas, otherwise his hair gets puffy. That is why, that's what happens. Yeah, I've got to say 3 stars as well. I've got to agree, boys, with this one. I love the opening bit where they both just went for a clothesline straight off the bat. And then it was like, now, fuck you, let's go. Yeah, like, there was just little spots in this, like, the crowd were all for it, especially when they were both hitting their finishers, started going for the submissions. The crowd were biting for this. I think the ending hurt it a bit, because it was like, oh, tune in to Nitro tomorrow. No, you finish it at pay-per-view.
Use your TV on this event. It's almost like they were losing the rating war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should not use your pay-per-views as a lead into your fucking TV. Maybe you should do it the other way around.
Yeah.
You know, but that goes with many years of hindsight. But hey-ho. Rob's just redoing his rocks. But yeah, 3 stars for me.
And then the next night on Nitro, the outcome was Jericho becoming the Cruiserweight champion. Of course, that was the obvious outcome for me. The obvious outcome for the commentators, apparently, too. Dave, give it 3 stars. These internet interviews are terrible, aren't they? Eddie and Chavo were awful on them.
Mate,
I like Eddie more.
It was weird because, like, at first I was like, oh, it's going to be that, like, chicken shit, crying about it. But not really. Boom, I got you. But it really fucking wasn't. It was just bad acting, Eddie. And it was just fucking bad. It was just bad. Oh, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Fuck off. What are you doing?
I spoke to Grandma. Grandma said no fighting. We have to have some enchiladas.
Hopefully people that don't get triggered by your impression.
I'm hoping people do.
I hope they do too.
If you're triggered,
box, you know the
I'm going to say.
Yeah. If you're Mexican, write into us.
Please
write in English though, because we won't understand you otherwise.
Nah, write it in Spanish and we'll go from there. See what happens.
Absolutely, I'll fucking translate it. Google's a thing, man.
Nah, fuck Google. I'll get the editor on it.
Nice, even better. What a guy. Oh, I love that editor, I tell you. He fucking produces some great shit. The video package for Juventud Guerrera. First of all, as we're on the topic of Mexico, I felt like I'd stepped into New Mexico, but, you know, in Red Dead Redemption, the original game, that's the New Mexico that I thought I'd stepped into. Hey, Gringo!
Did you thought you found El Rato?
Yeah, mate. I was expecting to hear fucking Cheech in the background going, pussy, 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 come on in, pussy lovers.
Fucking Johnny Lawrence and his kid just turned up in the background trying to find Miguel, look. Now.
All of a sudden, Danny Trejo's doing 20 things at once, being kick-ass about it.
Fucking hell, did the Spy Kids turn up as well with Banderas?
I love me a bit of a
boots.
I would say turned up with his fucking suitcase full of guns and just shit got weird. And there was vampires. Why not?
Salma Hayek starts dancing on a table. I'm okay with it.
Went to Tarantino having a tug under the table.
Who doesn't like Latina?
Mate, I
as a
think everyone
search?
was. Fucking hell.
Anyway,
Match number
what was
4.
with this?
What was we talking about?
What was with the music video? Because if they'd have said like, Hoovy, do some music, we'll put it over the top.
Hoovy, can you be the Mexican Michael Jackson, please? That's what happened there. And
Why
he
would they
went,
want videos of him in bed with a kid?
You gotta sell tickets somehow, brother.
Oh, Turner.
Oh, Teddy. So
Teddy's
we've
blocking
got
everyone.
Juventud Guerrera versus Reese. Right, Charles Robinson's the ref. Reese tripping on his entrance was one of the funniest things I've seen on this paper.
How to kill your character straight away.
Literally. He wasn't no giant, was he?
I think
mate.
even Ray made a comment about it. It was like, look at him, he's so light-footed, you barely know. Like clearly referencing the fact he clearly tripped.
Brilliant. He's so quick off the mark, any brain.
Oh, I love it.
I think the only positive I had for this one was there was fairly good psychology between the two. The size difference was obvious, so that was the right way to go about this match. Unless you two are going to tell me that this was Raven's rules, I didn't get the blatant low blows. There was 2 of them, and it was right in front of Charles Robinson, and there was no disqualification at all. The finish is obviously terrible. Van Hammer, 0 booking stars for him. 8 minutes, 45 seconds. It's not worth watching. Half a star, purely because they stuck to the script of the psychology.
Yeah, I think Reese, 7'2", over 400 pounds. He's a big man. Hoovy's like 3'1" or something, and about a stone. Like
just above Max Mini's height, I think.
Yeah, he's just there. There's Max
Hall
Mini, Rey Mysterio, Hoovy.
Yeah, there you go.
That kind of close. But they did tell the story well together. Not fluent. It wasn't smooth by any means at all. Because Reese is
green as fuck.
Fucking hell! You can see why they put Reese in it.
Is there a colour past green?
Yeah, brown.
Yeah,
he's still
brown.
yellow. It wasn't
digested.
Great. Yeah, this was a match, half a star.
I like Juventud Guerrera. This is where he starts getting a push. This is not the best match we've shown him. Simple as that. Reese is -5 stars, in my opinion. Hoovy at least sold. That to me was like, he sold it, and the commentators were desperate to put this whole gimmick over. Like, he won't quit. He doesn't need to. The guy's shit. Hoovy's turned up with his working boots on. Reese has turned up in sandals. Fuck Reese. Half a star.
Okay.
Fuck Reese in his sandals.
Hoovy did not deserve this fucking match.
That's Hoovy's the only reason this didn't get a 0 from me.
Yeah,
and respect
100%
for Hoovy, because he did put it in. You could see what they was trying to do, and the way they was trying to tell the story. It's just Reese couldn't do it.
No,
Reese didn't get the concept of what wrestling is.
No, he really didn't.
Life.
No,
fuck that guy.
So match 5 of fucking 10. Hit the Bon Jovi music, Don. Nice. We got brother versus brother, cousin versus cousin, brother cousin versus brother cousin.
It's uncle and nephew, but close.
I'm gonna say Richard.
Oh no, it is. Oh no, it is. You don't have to tell me twice, but basically, it's more than that. Anyway.
Brother cousin. No, my new band. Brother cousin.
They're up there with like fucking Sister Act Bale.
Actually on tour with them in 6 months.
Brilliant.
Around the UK, check
down at the River Rooms in Stourbridge.
Check dates in your papers.
I heard there was a good John Cena moment at that one. So Chavo Guerrero takes on Eddie Guerrero. Mickey Jace. Don's lost his shit.
As if you throw fucking work to the shoot fight.
No, I threw a real punch, Don. It looked like a worker's punch because I stomped. There's a very big difference. The geezer sold it better than you've ever sold any of my punches. I'll have you know, you cunt. He was like, fucking hell.
Oh, kiddo.
Okay. There you go, a bit of random shoot the breeze.
It's a shame we don't have video footage just to add
Oh,
to this little. Oh,
I'll tell you what, if there was ever video footage of that whole like palaver that happened, fuck me, it would go viral. It would go viral because it was hilarious. It was so funny.
As fuck.
I just remember fucking Black Belt Dongberg. This is how it all started off.
Oh, Morty just fucking went off.
Morty's trying to calm this one fucking football hooligan down, right? He's like, fucking, just calm down, mate. Just calm down. He's trying to be a good sensei, diffusing the situation. Ooh, Daniel LaRusso over there. I'm getting all the Cobra Kai references in tonight, and I love it. By the way, these are not getting counted. Craig, the editor's not got a job to do. So, but literally, I remember him getting punched in the face, and this is what happened when he got punched. He went, so anyway, mate, if we just calm it down, and, it's like he never got punched, and because we were so drunk, like. I looked at Don and went, did Liam just get punched? to check if Liam had just got punched. I'd just seen him get punched, but I didn't believe it because of his reaction.
He fucking Zen mode.
What a shoot. What a shoot. It was just like the slap that Chavo delivered Eddie. And
we're back.
At the beginning of this contest.
Big old turkey, but we're where we started.
I love segues, but poor Chavo, he just never had it in him, did he, to be better than his Uncle Eddie? See, I didn't know it was his Uncle Craig. It was written down, all right.
Very defensive today, aren't you? Very defensive.
It is, isn't it? I think it's something to do with the genie still. I think he's holding on to that.
It's still hot, yeah. Just rub it out, man. Rub it out.
I'm just trying to stay on my game. Sling one off. Sling one off, as some would say, when, can I borrow your car?
Just sling one off instead. You don't need to.
Not really. Goofing Indian. Don't worry about it. Just sling one off. That's apparently the answer if someone needs your car. Thanks, Dad. So there was a
not someone. It's me, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. I'll buy you a pint Friday, maybe. So a steady pace after the initial brawl start. So I like that. And I couldn't believe it, but Eddie put over Chavo.
Yeah.
After 14 minutes and 46 seconds. I don't think it was like a massively enjoyable match for me, but it was middle of the road. So I'll give it 2 stars.
I don't think Eddie and Chavo have ever had a bad match together. I wouldn't expect them to be fair. They've worked that much, grown up together doing it. Springboard DDT finish was nice. Like you said, it wasn't a bad match by any means. It was good. But it was just good. I gave this 2.5.
I gave it 2. I think the problem with this match is Chavo needed to be properly like, this needs to be the moment you go like, shit, Chavo Guerrero's here. And you never, there were like brief little spots in it. There was like, Eddie comes into the corners, Chavo does a front flip, runs to the other corner, does a back flip. I thought that was like, those little things like that. There was like, okay, that's cool. Never seen him do that before. But the whole character that he's gone crazy is like, I don't buy it. You're not crazy, you're not psycho. You look like you've had too many E numbers. You look like a child that's had too many E numbers. But that tornado DDT off the springboard was beautiful. I have to give credit to that. That was stunning. And also Eddie's brain busters are always a sight to behold. But yeah,
Dave gave it 3 stars.
Dave is wrong and touches kids. Yeah, I said it. Get over it, Dave. Fucking come for me, bro.
He can't get out to his fucking office. Have you seen his floor?
Yeah, that's it. Good luck. Come at me, bro.
Flick a cigarette, prick.
So match number 6 is for the television championship.
Rob, do you want to shoot on Melton while you're here?
I mean, I've just set him on fire. You might as well.
I would have pissed it out afterwards as well.
Why, just to stomp on him, like?
Yeah.
Is that the only reason that you put it out? stomp on him to give him hope that like, he'll live like with a couple of burnt legs or something, and then you just stomp his head loads.
Can we say we
And
all
go.
like the You've Gone Wild, eh? We?
Do you know how many steps it takes to get to the Tokyo Dome from here?
About 5,000 miles.
Well, I don't know.
know.
You'd just get Google Maps up, wouldn't you, at the time? And you'd Google Tokyo Dome. And then it turns out to be like 11,222 steps. And then you look at him and go, that's how much I'm going to stomp on your head now. And
Fair.
then you start walking to the Tokyo Dome, but on Dave Meltzer's head.
Do you
And
pretend
then
to see the sights as you
he
go in
ends
as
up
well?
like Dr. Sardine. And if you haven't seen that kill from the 2018 Halloween,
Get it sorted.
then I don't want to fucking talk to you anymore.
What have you seen? What's wrong with you?
Exactly. You fucking loser. So, this is a pretty solid match. Mark Curtis is back for more action. Booker T and his second match of the night. I'm so glad that Booker T said to WCW management this time round, I ain't doing 2 matches in a row. The last time I did 2 matches in a row, I was fucked.
Yeah.
It wasn't scheduled to be him in the second match, but nonetheless, he went in to that second match and Perry sat and kicked fuck out of him. But this one, Finlay looked after him, but that fucking botch with a tombstone, man. Oh my God. It was take a Reigns, take a Goldberg, take your fucking pick. It was awful. It was terrible. And that for me should have been the finish, I think. I think that's what they were going for. Reverse tombstone, bang. That's why it ended with a pile driver. 13 minutes, 13 seconds. Unlucky for some. Booker T becomes the new television champion. I've gone with 1 3/4 stars, motherfuckers.
Oh, he's 3/4 us. This
2 7/8 stars. Fuck you. 15.9 stars.
This was good. This was okay.
Right down to the nearest fucking decimal point.
It's just 0. That's it. You fucked. This was okay. Honestly, as much as Booker's over and everything, I would have rather seen Finlay keep it. But that's purely because I fucking love Finlay. That tombstone pile driver. You said it. Like that was fucking bad. But other than that, it was okay. I gave this 2 stars.
You know what? It was when he tried to pick him back up like from the ground and then just fell over and did a gamble. Like it was so funny.
That's about to say the way they fell over, and then he was like, Finney went, "Okay, I can direct this. We'll get a pin out of it, like it's a roll up or something." And Booker went, "I don't know what to do. I'm just going to stand back up."
Awful.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this match, like I said, previously mentioned. Obviously, the botch. I mean, Matt Riddle might have looked at that and gone, God, finish it when I stop doing this UFC stuff. So, but no, I actually enjoyed the match. I love the fact that Finlay was put over strong on commentary as like a legit badass. Like, everyone had heard stories about
I'd heard stories about him in Germany and Italy and France.
He's been to Milan,
Holland, and I haven't even met the guy.
You know what, though? That put him over so much, that didn't he? Like, because nobody knew what the fuck with Finlay. So when him and Regal started doing more shit together, like, that was dead good because it fucking helped all that.
Yeah, because people were like, oh, fuck, they ain't fucking lying.
Yeah.
I just like Finley's work when he was working his leg. That was just, that to me, really nice just to see him. I keep a hold, but I'm going to put you into different holds. So that, to me, popped me. And Booker T was the right decision, but I have to agree with Craig. I would have liked to have seen Finlay keep the belt, being a smarmy heel.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you, I won. Don't care. But, yeah.
Got a star rating for me, please? Or
no?
I said 2. I did say 2 at the beginning.
Oh, did you? I missed that. I missed that too.
Oh, okay.
You rambled.
Rob, I'm sitting there like
you rambled so much that we definitely forgot what you rated it as a star.
Cloudy lemonades fogged my mind.
It's all right. The editor will look into that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll call you bluff, you prick. 2.25 star from Dave. Match number 7. Oh, here we go.
Fuck me.
It's for the WCW United States Championship. It is our mate Conan with Kurt
Okay,
Hennig and Rick Rude in his corner. They're representing NWO Wolfpack at this point, taking on the 99 and 0. Just Goldberg now, not Bill Goldberg, just Goldberg. Scott Dickinson is the referee. He was another shit ref, by the way. He was awful. He should have been sacked off about 5 shows ago. He should have. Don't know how the man's still stealing a fucking living, that geezer is.
He's got pictures.
Has he?
That's all I'm
And we
saying.
all.
He's got evidence. That's why I like him. Keeping people on fuck.
Are you ribbing me? You ribbing me? I thought we'd got pictures. What a rib.
We have got pictures.
Okay. What do I say? What do I say?
It happened.
There was no backstage entrance gimmick, so that hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
Hennig was injured, so that's why Conan gets the opportunity for the US title. 1 minute, 57 seconds. Spear, jackhammer, blah, blah, blah. 1/4 star. Like, yeah. It did something. And Hennig and Rude turned on Conan. And then Nash and Luger turned up. And this, I think, is the start of those shitty multiple switches that we're going to see more and more of. Not a fan.
I like the fact it didn't go 0 star, though.
Oh, no, I'll save that. I will fucking save that. And I am really, really disappointed to where that one goes.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I feel that. So we have a Goldberg match. And he's against our
yes.
mate Conan,
Yes.
isn't he?
Yes, this is going to happen. This is the first time this is going to happen. Oh, please don't hold back. Please don't hold back.
Please,
Do you want it
hold
as
back.
it's written?
Oh,
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Buckle up, bonehead, because you're going
Oh.
for a ride.
Yeah. It's a fucking Goldberg match. So he tried to wrestle, didn't he? He did.
Yeah,
he
had
did.
a go. He
He
had a go.
come out. He came to the ring. He did his thing. He came
He
out.
did his
He
leg
tried
thing.
to
He did his
wrestle.
leg thing.
He did his whole. Oh look, I got legs. No, you can't do that.
Put a
He looked
headlock on. He put a
He
headlock on.
looked like a fucking rhino trying to ice skate. Like, what the fuck is he trying to do? Like, fuck right off. Stick to what you fucking know. Headbutt a fucking door. Breathe in some smoke. Kick a man in the head. Fucking drop people on the fucking heads. Fucking snap a back. Break a neck. Damage a leg. I don't give a fuck. Carry on posing. You jacked up waste of fucking cum. I like our mate Conan. I really do. But that fucker could definitely not get a match out of this muscle fucking nugget prick Goldberg. And fuck every single one of you inbred, mother-loving, jacked up, cock-sucking, monkey fucking pieces of shits out there that put this prick over that much that he's apparently a fucking legend. 0 stars.
Hall of
You
Fame.
writ all that down? You've been rehearsing that?
No, I kind of got carried away.
Oh, okay. I'd never noticed. I just
What I
thought
wrote down was only about 5 lines. But the more I was seen it, I was like,
the
I
angry you got.
dislike Goldberg.
Okay. So what we're going to do now then, lads, if we get comfortable in our chair and if we just close our eyes for a second
Go on, Dom.
and we're going to take a big, deep breath through the nose. I want you to hold that now for 4 seconds and then exhale and say, fuck Bill Goldberg.
Fuck Bill Goldberg.
Don, what
I was
did you
drinking.
think of the match? Available for your Zen podcasts at the email address. God damn it, get me some more whiskey.
Now we got to do an AMSR gimmick as well. Cheers. Fuck's sake. Nothing match. 0 stars.
There you go. To the point. Move
Sorry.
on. Fucking.
Sorry. You're the only person that give this anything.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, you are. Fucking Mark. Fucking worked yourself into a corner now, you AMSR loving motherfucker.
Oh.
Dave, give it half a star.
Dave's wrong as well.
Then we got the Bash at the Beach advert. What did you make of that?
0
Keep going.
stars. Keep going.
Keep going.
I'm on a run now. I don't fucking throw out zeros often. You fucking watch this change.
It's buffer time.
0 stars.
Let's see if he gets Bret's name right,
He did this time.
Well, he did a little bit better, but he was still shit at the same time. From Calgary, Canada. Where?
Yeah, Alberta's not a real place.
Alberta's not a thing.
It does not exist.
So the match that we're about to watch is Bret Hart and Hollywood Hogan, with obviously Hogan's number one blowjob giver, the Disciple, aka I Cut Your Hair, Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Yes. Oh.
Are taking on the team of the dysfunctional team, it must be said, of the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah! And Rowdy Piper. And we all know that when we mention the Macho Man Randy Savage, that can only mean one thing.
Maybe I am insane. Maybe I am insane. And maybe it's time for you to find out how insane I am. Oh, yeah!
We're going to do a verse from his album.
Yay!
The album, the world-renowned greatest rap album ever produced by a professional wrestler. Fuck you, John Cena. Feel the Madness is the song that I've chosen today. I'm going to give you a little bit of a feel for the chorus.
Can I just make a pause? And if you'd like to play along at home, please play the Keep the Drink in the Mouth game while Rob reads these lyrics, because I know I will. I don't win these very often.
Good luck. Good luck. Oh, yeah. New York to LA, feel the madness. Straight down to Motown, feel the madness. Miami, DC, feel the madness. Tampa to Philly, feel the madness. Houston to Jersey, feel the madness. East Coast to West Coast, feel the madness. Midwest dirty South, feel the madness. Everybody worldwide, feel the madness. Ooh, yeah. Dig it.
That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is some of the greatest lyrics ever put together for a song.
God damn, that dirty South line nearly fucking got me.
Macho Man clearly had a good time down south. That's
fucking
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He must have liked it down there.
That was autobiographical down there.
Absolutely. Fuck me. Hairy as well, I heard.
The carpets matches the drapes.
Craig's favourite referee, Nick, I wear a vest sometimes. Patrick is in the building.
Kenny Bowers looking motherfucker he is.
Fucking hell, he weren't half, was he? Fuck me. Oh, Hogan and Piper think it's fucking 1984 still. Bret does step in and show Piper that it's not 92 anymore, though, so that was good. Hogan taking a bit of a beatdown was interesting. I thought that was like, fucking hell. I didn't think that would work for him, brother, but it clearly did. The best part of this match, if I'm being completely honest, and this is, not being biased at all by any stretch of the imagination, but there was a HB crowd sign in the crowd, and it said "Heartbreak Kid," and that was my favourite bit of this match, to be fair. So that was good. The best spot, though, in all fairness, well, the two of them really, a question being one of them, is that the furthest distance you've ever seen Bret Hart hit the fucking Bret's Robe Elba on Piper? Or was it on Savage? Who cares? I think it was
It was
Piper.
on one of them.
It was.
I think the first I've seen was about, I'd probably say a third of the way in.
Yeah. This one had to have a rotation on it as well, though, didn't it? Because he was like really close to Hogan.
Which I've never seen him even hit the rotation, which I thought, all right, okay.
He made it like a 5-star frog splash, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
But 5-star elbows. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I was happy
good answers all round. The chair placement from Savage, though, was my favourite spot.
Love that spot.
Where Bret drops the fucking headbutt on Piper, the ref's distracted, and he obviously clocks his head off the chair. That was great. There was a dead lukewarm tag from Savage. Then he taps out because his knee's fucked. 11 minutes, 40 seconds. I did find some for this one. 1.25 star. I've just ribbed you, by the way, on the last 3 matches. That's just by giving like quarters here and there, local 3 quarters. I just fancied ribbing you. I wouldn't bother until Booker T and Finlay when there was a botched tombstone spot. I thought, I'm going to start adding them in there.
I can't get over the fact you didn't 0 Goldberg, but whatever. So
that's what you get when you hurt me with the genie, bro.
I suppose I bring it on myself. This was a match, wasn't it? It wasn't a good match. And Hulk Hogan does not understand tag team wrestling at all.
Nope.
And at one point, it honestly seemed like he was trying to follow Bret's lead. Like he was watching Bret, and Bret was like, no.
Can you be Anvil, please? Can you play Jim, please?
Bret's there going, I used to have a muscle guy, and he was pretty good at this.
He was all right.
He's got the idea.
But 1 star purely for name value.
Half a star. And
making it up as he goes along again, and
half a star for Savage. Savage's chair spot. That was it.
Nice.
That.
Okay. That then brings us on to our next match. So there was a bit of a storyline going on between Savage and Piper. And initially, it started really well, when they were arguing about who's in the ring and who's doing that and who's going to start and who's going to do this. And, that concept was good. I liked it. They played it quite well. However, the follow-on to this tag team match was they were going to have a match, right? But Piper had just been battered for the majority of that match. How long did I say it went? 11 minutes 40. Let's say Piper got battered for about 9 minutes. He's not in the greatest shape anymore. And taking a beat down for 9 minutes, he's pretty intense, I'm not going to lie to you. So Piper's fucked. Savage is selling the knee. He's a bit fucked. And then Mean Gene comes in, hotline bling like, trying to get the inside scoop. Everyone's telling him to fuck off. And then out of nowhere, Savage drops Piper with a fucking clothesline. And Charles Robinson goes, fuck it, ring the bell. And we got a match, apparently. We have a match. If you can call it that. Savage drops an elbow from the top rope. But he obviously lands on the dodgy knee, so he can't make the cover. The best part of this was Savage hitting Charles Robinson. The bump that Charles Robinson took off that punch was incredible. But eventually, Piper slaps on a figure 4 and Mickey J comes down and Savage slaps out. All of this happened in 1 minute and 37 seconds. And I am sorry to say that for the Macho Man Randy Savage and Rowdy Roddy Piper, who are 2 of the greatest of all time, in that ring, on that microphone, all of their gimmicks, 0 fucking stars.
This was a sad, painful moment. And you say the match started with a clothesline, but let's be honest, it was more of I'm just going to fall forward and push you a little bit. But Charles Robinson made up for that. That was a good hit. There's nothing to talk about for this. I'm sorry. I love you both. Rest in peace, but 0 stars.
Like what I said earlier, 0 stars. It was nothing. Charles Robinson, thank you for your attempt, but it did not work.
Yeah.
And then we get on to the main event to save the day, boys. The main event of the Great American Bash of 1998 to save the day. What we're going to get is a WCW Tag Team Championship match. That's actually a singles match. That is one tag team champion versus another tag team champion, and they're going to wrestle each other because they fell out with each other over who's friends with who. So, did I explain that well enough?
Mate, that's perfect. The only other thing for that is, like, you know, when a couple breaks up, you're like, right, you get this friend and I get this friend.
And I get that one. Yeah. And also, I don't like that you smoke too much. So the Giants,
you're getting fat and you smoke.
Yeah,
like,
you're getting fat and you smoke. I don't want to be your tag team partner anymore. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone that gets fat and smokes too much. All right, I'm just not having it.
What you're shooting on me now.
I just ain't having it. I don't care that you've switched to vapes.
Oh, I haven't. I just vape when I'm here.
Yeah, no, I know. So, it's the Giants, also known as the Big Show, taking on Phineas Godwin, also known as Sting. Billy Silverman, the shittest ref, one of the shittest refs in this company, gets this match, and I'm fuming about it. But Giant smoking on the way to the ring. I got why when they mentioned the reference, but fuck me, it was silly, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like even with the story behind it, it made no fucking sense. You didn't need to do it.
Who sat there and went, you know what would be a good idea? If you took a cigarette to the ring and lit it up on your way to the ring, and then as the bell rings and the match is starting, you're still smoking, you go and blow that cigarette smoke in Sting's face. Who come up with that? Because someone sat there and pitched that idea. Just remember that.
I'm going to say one of two people.
Oh, go on.
First one, Piper, because he's thinking back to way back then with Morton Downey Jr.
Right, Mr. Downey Jr. I gotta ask you nicely for the third time. Don't be blowing no smoke in my face.
Welcome to the tour of the local languages, as spoken by Rob Campbell there.
Get out of our swamp, Morton Downey Jr.
It was that, or someone that had said, I've heard of this wrestling company called Extreme Championship Wrestling. There's a man called the Sandman, and he has a cigarette. So I think it's one of those two.
Okay.
He enjoys a beverage. Don't know why Matt Berry's about the one pitching this idea.
Matt Berry's amazing. He pitches any good normal idea normally. So you know.
But why? Seriously though.
Terrible. Sting's first appearance at the Great American Bash was
froze.
Sting's first appearance at the Great American Bash was
2 weeks ago.
1986.
Oh, it's good, but it's not the one.
88.
Yes, it was. Oh, it was 1988. Sting's first appearance. It was a tag team match. He teamed with that fucking Koloff bloke that I mentioned earlier. Can't remember who he faced, but he gets 3 slot drops for the win here to become the tag team champions. 6 minutes 40 seconds. I want to go lower now.
I've just looked at mine and said that. I'm like,
half a star.
Yeah, this wasn't a lot of anything, was it? Big man overpowering little man kind of thing. But again, going back to Reese and Hoovy, it wasn't done well considering the people in it. It's still quite green here, so I'll give him a little bit of leeway. But yeah, half a star.
I'm gonna go with a star. Fuck everyone. I'll go with a star. I can tell what they were trying to do. It didn't work. And this is genuinely no bias because I'm a Sting fan. I liked the opening as soon as Giant run in and he put him on. I liked that. And I thought, okay, this is the pace. Yeah. But that was it. I mean, that second row Scorpion Death Drop he attempted. it was a slut drop.
Mm.
It,
And
yeah,
if
there's
anybody
ways-
knows about his slut drop, it's
I
fucking
wouldn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I went 1 star. It was better than the last 2 matches, in my opinion, but not by a lot. By
Yeah.
about half a star, practically.
Dave rated it 1.25 star. Sting would choose
Lex Luger. Lex Luger.
Yeah, I heard you. I didn't hear anything from someone else.
I was speaking.
Well,
for
I
Craig.
went to say Lex Luger, but as
I
he
was
said
speaking-
Lex Luger twice, so I'm going to go with Lex Luger as well.
Oh, okay. It actually
No, I
was
went with
Kevin
Lex-
Nash.
Oh, okay.
It was full.
It is a surprise, but yeah, he did choose Kevin Nash as his tag team partner going forward. Next up, we have got Bash at the Beach because we've covered King of the Ring, unless we want to do like a sort of coverage of King of the Ring. But I want to say what you thought, really.
I mean, we all love the Hell in the Cell, but
I think it's been talked.
Do we
We've
wanna
already done it.
I'm like, everyone's done it, and let's face it, we've done it that many fucking times, just sitting
Yeah, we
down
have.
together.
That's true. So no, we're going to do Bash at the Beach. You can check King of the Ring 98 out on YouTube or Spotify. Take your fucking pick. Fan requested episodes, keep them coming in, and stop choosing WrestleManias if you don't mind. I know there's like 38 of them to fucking choose from, but give us something else. We do like wrestling, so whatever you want to fucking
Doesn't have to
send
be
us.
always the Fed as well. Modern
Wow.
stuff, if you want modern,
What it does.
as long as we can get our hands on it.
Yeah, as long as we can
Yeah.
get our hands on it, we will watch
Legally,
If you wanna
people,
send-
legally.
If you want to legally send us something for us to review, even better.
it. Brilliant.
Mate, send
Absolutely
us your wedding
fantastic.
video if you want. We'll fucking
But
review
yeah.
that. Whatever
God.
you want.
That
That's
would
a
be
strong-
great. I would love to
we-
shoot
To be fair, that would be fucking amusing.
like literally our live reactions to a wedding video. Like that would be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'd ruin it. It'd be great.
I love the idea of
Great.
that.
I hope they're ready to have it ruined. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to send my own wedding video in, let you review that,
Craig. Yeah.
because you were there.
I weren't invited to the church, was I?
I don't know. I didn't get any of that. All I got was Craig, and then it just went off.
I weren't invited. I weren't invited to the fucking church.
It's because we weren't at a church, mate.
Yeah.
I ain't allowed in a church.
Yeah, that is true. I was at the drink.
You was.
I was
You
at the drink. That's the
was.
main bit.
was.
I had a great time.
And anyway, you wouldn't be able to sit through my wedding video. You'd cry.
No, I'd shoot on it now, Craig.
I'd love to see you attempt it. Have you watched it?
I've
With
seen
Owen and
bits.
Cole. Owen and Cole doing their little talk.
I will shoot the shit out of them.
Oh, I can't wait.
Do
I'm
we?
definitely sending you that.
Do we? We'll do it. We'll do it. I'll be a prick just for bants.
Yeah, fucking do it.
And then I'll apologise with like Jeff Cochipper. I'll be like, I didn't mean it. It was all in character. My bad. I'm so sorry. Cole'll be like, don't talk to me. And Owen be like, I knew you were
Whatever.
a cunt because you're a Man United fan.
I would be like, I don't give a fuck. You support United.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Also, see if you can beat me on TikTok by testing Raymond. I doubt you can, so fuck you. But if you want to see the full version of it, you'll need to check out Shooting the Breeze, which is one of my favourite things to do at the minute. So I like that. And also, some people don't agree with our top fives. Well, don't just fucking tell us you don't agree with it. Tell us your top five so we can shoot on you, you prick. And trust me, on the next episode of Top of the Gimmicks, someone is going to get shot on.
Oh, they are.
Pew pew, motherfuckers.
And also, saying that, you might want to go back and watch. Top
Yeah,
of the
because
Gimmicks when
that'd be out
'cause-
bigure this.
Yeah.
I
figure it
am
out.
preempting or letting you know to go back and watch us shoot on someone.
Yeah, we shot on him and it was dead good. Plasterer's radio.
The priest
Wait,
has
we
been
on about the same-
plastered. I'm Rob Campbell.
Yeah, I'm your bastard, Craig Challoner.
Daniel Cornfield.
Okay. Goodbye, computer.
Goodbye, computer.
You may be leaving for now, but the nightmares will return.